We're in the third Aliyah in Parshas Yitro. Isn't it incredible how we find very often you go certain places and they ask you to fill out a questionnaire. You get off a plane and they ask you to get a questionnaire. You go to an airport in the bathroom and they're asking you and they're begging you on their computer screens to push if you liked the services over here. When you deal with an internet site or when you see the cab or the bus behind the bumper sticker saying, "How am I driving?" It seems to be that everyone is very inquisitive and interested to know how they're doing. They're looking for what we call constructive criticism. HR, human resources, is a multi-million-dollar industry, which incredible amount of hashka, of interest goes into this company in order to be able to learn constructive criticism. And this we know is one of the beginnings before Matan Torah. One of the 48 ways, Ohevet HaTochachot, someone who appreciates the Tochacha, one who understands that rebuke is a good thing. And it's incredible, the same CEO that will invest millions, if not tens of millions of dollars into the HR company will still, when they come home and their wife tells them off, if I could say, tells them something that they did wrong with their kids, that their tie is crooked, why are you so late? They'll give it back to her over the head. They're not interested to hear one word that she has to say. What's the difference? Why are they willing to invest so much money, but when their wife gives them some free criticism, they're not willing to listen? The answer is, for money, I'll do anything to be able to get as much money as I can. But self-improvement, that's already a different story. Leave me alone. I'm beseder. The amount that a person's interested in improving himself is not necessarily going to happen so quick. It's not something that a person's running to. Rabbi Yochanan had a chavrusa, Reish Lakish, and when he died, he was crying and bellowing. And they gave him another chavrusa, who gave 10 proofs for every single thing that he said, and he was still crying. He said, Reish Lakish would have 10 kashas and everything that he said. That's what he was begging and requesting from him. The Vilna Gaon, the man of perfection, not only in his genius, but he was known as a Gaon, a Chassid. There was nothing to give him tochacha. He told the Dubman Magid, you have to give me tochacha. And he didn't know what to tell him. He gave him, so what could you tell the Vilna Gaon to give him tochacha? Rebuke, he told him that, because you're in the Beit Midrash and not dealing with people all day, so that's why you're able to be such a big chassid. It would be much harder if you were out in the work field. But we see that the real people who were mavakshim always were willing to listen to tochacha. And this we learn in the third aliyah here. Vayishma Moshe l'kol chotzno. Immediately after the tochacha that he received from his father-in-law, again, his father-in-law, he went ahead and he was willing to go ahead and listen. Remember, Moshe Rabbeinu, the king, the prophet, the nasi, this is the man on top of the world. Yitro and kol kavod, it was his father-in-law. Also, you have to respect him. Vayishma Mota, immediately he listened to what his father-in-law had to say. Let's take and learn the lesson from this incredible feat.